So the question is, what does that mean to be independent? Because it can mean several things. If it means, because this is what independence truly means, that the deep independence, it means that I don't rely on anyone else to be complete. That's independence. It means that I'm not partial, I'm not incomplete, relying on the experience of a certain form of intimacy in order to feel that I'm whole, that I'm myself. Our problem is that for many of us, if you remove all the relationships in the world, we disappear. Do you understand? We become the definition of ourself, the experience of ourself is very often is composed of the sum total of our relationships. We are defined by the others we relate to. You see, whether they are dead or alive, whether they are close or far away, whether they are from the past or from the future, or from the present. No, because we have also the future relationships that don't exist, but we hope to have. So, and if you remove all the others, then we don't know who we are, and it's very scary. This is what we talked yesterday about renunciation, leaving the world behind. But leaving the world behind means not being so sure who you are, especially in very close relationships. We truly weave our identity around these relationships. And even though we often play with words that we are independent and free, or that we just share without dependency, at the end of the day, we are usually unaware of what is happening, you see? Because deep down, the identity is weaved. It is the objectification, the possession, the making of someone mine, you see? Mine, my boyfriend, my girlfriend, my husband, my pet, my dog, you see? My daughter, and so on and so on. So as soon as the my enters, and there's also some pride in it, you see, like a sort of something that we own. We're not aware of these subtleties until they attack us when there is betrayal, abandonment, disappointment, whether there is jealousy, there is all that. Suddenly, we realize we were playing with words. We were completely dependent. You see? And that's the thing. We need to be so aware of the subtleties of dependency. Otherwise, it's never really independence. We think like that, but then, you see, if there is total independence, there can be no demand. There can be no expectation, and I'm not talking about in the simple expectations. I'm talking here about the deeper expectations, the expectations of really having that other as mine, as a possession, as something that is a part of me. Because the question is, do you see them as independent from you? That is the big question. We ask, how can I be independent? But when I look at someone, do I see them as completely independent from me. That's the real practice, because if I can do that, they are not an image in my mind. They are not a picture, an object that I created. You see? They are their own journey, a complete being. Do we perceive them as a complete being? Do I look at my dog and see a complete being, at my son, my father, and so on, that they are not mine. They are not a picture in my mind. They exist outside the picture. If I'm capable of seeing this, of practicing this, then and only then can I be independent. Because independence, in the deepest sense, means that I don't keep others as pictures in my mind. That there is deep sense of existence in me without relying on mine, and making others a part of me. So examine that. It's really good, by the way, to practice. You write family, friends. A good practice is to imagine the person, the individual, and imagine them as outside of yourself, completely real, you see? Feeling how it's like they are their own world, their own existence. And we have that with everyone, you see. A mother has a child, then the child grows, but the child is hers, you see. So then we call it love, but often love is possession, and that's why it is also aggressive. The very fact that we have aggression in relationships is an indication of this possessiveness. And then we say, no, but I care about you. It's out of love, you see. No, it's not out of love. Sorry. It's out of a picture that you have in your mind. There is love, yes, but the love can be polluted. Love can be contaminated. We cannot mix. You can't mix love and pain, you see. You can't mix love and pain. Love is a light that radiates from our heart. Then it can be polluted by possessiveness, expectations, and so on and so on. We can transform them into greater love, but we cannot call it love.